Art Collective, welcome to our Tuesday workout. We have kind of a fun little change up in a lot of things that we're doing. We have some new moves today. We have kind of our strength piece being a dumbbell, high volume, a little bit of control for an incline bench. We've been playing around that incline bench. It's a different variation for a press. It works a lot more of the upper chest. It's new. We found a lot of people who are really comfortable benching, all of a sudden we change the angle and their stability factors in their shoulders are off. So just another thing to address. Develop some stability, understand some control in that range, which long-term is going to help us with our shoulder health, shoulder stability, which is going to lead to obviously healthy shoulders, less injuries, and then stronger training and stronger positions overall. Okay, so we're going to start out with our warm-up. We're going 4 sets. We got 10 dumbbell seesaw rows. When we do a seesaw, we lay down with the dumbbells. You guys go dumbbell, kettlebell, doesn't matter. And a seesaw is when we just start up with both of them. One comes down, one comes up. So we come here, and then we're just gonna alternate through for 10 total, okay? So it's only gonna be 5 presses per arm, or 10 total, okay? From there, we're going into 30-second body saw. So I have some rings set up here for you guys. A body saw can be done a few different ways. I have rings set up. You guys can actually put your feet on a med ball or a fitness ball that rolls. Usually you want about, a foot off the ground so you're not too elevated. But it's a plank where we rock back and forth. So I'm done that for you guys here. We put our feet in side straps. Like so, we get into a plank, and you guys are gonna go a low plank on this. And then our goal is gonna be that we start off in the plank and then rock ourselves back and forth, okay? So I'm gonna push myself forward and push myself back. Let me get an angle here where I just come forward and I come back, okay? 30 seconds. You guys are gonna break as needed. Again, you guys can do these a multitude of different ways. So people have used like furniture movers or sliders on the floor, across the carpet. If you guys are working at a home, you guys can take paper plates, put them on the floor or carpet. Obviously hardwood floors are harder to do, but put a paper plate. If you guys wanna even use a real plate or something that's gonna be an object you can put your feet on, that's gonna slide across the surface of the carpet. And you can do them like that as well, okay? So 30 seconds, rest is needed within that 30-second window of just rocking back and forth. From there, we're gonna be going 20 seconds in tabletop. This is that crab walk, if you will. I've been doing a lot of holds in this position lately because we have so many people with shoulder issues that the walk develops a lot of issues. And instead of actually working on the range of the shoulder, they're dropping their butts and just trying to make you feel comfortable. So I want to just keep you guys in place, and that way you guys can get here. If your butt's down, we can bridge our hips up, squeeze your butt cheeks, and then just rock side to side, rock forward and back, whatever you can. Because remember, the biggest issues in the bench is that when we get to the bottom, if we don't have proper rotation here and proper mobility, that issue in the bench develops over time. We get a lot of achy shoulders in the front, a lot of stress and strain across there because it doesn't rotate well. So spend time just kind of rocking back and forth. We're gonna follow that up with 2 wall walks because we haven't done them in a minute and we're due, all right? Walk as far as you can or you're comfortable going. We're doing 4 rounds of this, so we're working our way through. Seesaw bench, body saw on the plank, and then we're doing the hold and then the wall walk, okay guys? We're doing high volume bench, dumbbell incline bench day. We have 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, and 10. I want you guys to warm up with some sets of 5 to 8 reps. Get set, get that angle. You can put up your bench on a box. If you guys have one that sits up, I don't have that, so I usually take my bench and I put it on this box behind me and I create the angle. And I usually just go 20 inches because that's about all you need is 20 inches. And that way when I get in this position, I push my feet on the ground and I can still press in a little bit of that incline angle, okay? So, we've said this before, we get high volume reps. The problem is we're shooting in the dark, okay? The first 20 reps, take moderately light, it's totally fine. You don't have to not count it as a set if it's too easy, but then you gauge, okay? We're doing a 2-second down, a 1-second pause, 2-second up, 1-second pause. So if you guys find yourself going extremely heavy and ignoring the tempo, obviously let's not do that. Let's go lighter, 2 seconds down. So 2 seconds is literally, should be, I've said this before to people, 2 seconds should always be a natural tempo. If you squat or lift faster than 2 seconds on a normal day, I don't like it. I think there's lack of control, lack of position, lack of understanding, fluidity in the movement. And so learning a 2-second tempo is huge. So we're doing 2 seconds down. We're gonna pause for 1, 2 seconds up, which means we're not firing up. We're just gonna do a nice smooth press, which makes it that much more fatiguing. 1 second pause, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for 20 reps. So that's a minimum, guys, in 20 reps that you're lifting. You have those dumbbells and you're in that position for at least a minute, okay? Now from 20 we gauge. If it was super easy, jump up a little bit for 18. If it was tough, maybe stay there for 18. You guys are gonna find that even though the reps start to fall down, the fatigue starts to set in, and so you might not be able to jump up as much as you'd like. We're gonna end off with a heavy 10. I want you guys to really challenge at 10 today. Even if you end up failing on 10, that's gonna be our goals. I want like a 9.9 out of 10, all right? Dumbbell, kettlebell, doesn't matter. Kettlebell's a little less as far as stacking over because it goes off to the side, but it works, okay? I only do kettlebells at home because I don't have dumbbells at home. So I do a lot of kettlebell variations when I have to change things up. So sticking to the tempo, put the box up, create an angle. It's weird stability factor, so I wanted to slow it down just a little bit and get you guys pressing and understanding how to stack here because it's not here anymore. If you guys press out, you're gonna really fire your delt. It's gonna be hard to hold, obviously, a weight out in front of you. And so play around with that and have a little bit of fun with it. Okay, guys? We're gonna follow that up. We're doing 10-minute EMOM, okay? So the thing with today, keeping this within an hour and understanding the training is that we really need to kind of buckle down with a lot of the strength before Metcons that we've been doing. If you guys want to get it done in an hour, you got to work hard, you got to stick to rest, and you got to fatigue yourself a little bit. Fatigue is expected. So if you're like, oh my God, I haven't rested long enough, I'm not ready, that's okay. That just means you go lighter, okay? Over time, you're going to build up that capacity, and you're going to start to hit heavier bars with little rest, all right? So 2-minute rest on the dumbbell variations. It's going to bring us to our EMOM 10 minutes. It's gonna be a hard EMOM today. It's gonna be a max effort every minute. We're doing kettlebell clean and jerks 1 minute, and we're doing a max cal on another, which means there's no rest unless you have to break sets, okay? Now, the number one goal I would say for this is that when we row, we don't rest on the row. We sit on and we're at least pulling at some pace and not stopping, okay? I think that's a big mental hurdle for a lot of people because a lot of people tend to have aerobic capacity kind of negativity or frustration or something they've always struggled with. So they get overwhelmed, they want to quit. And I want you guys, even if you're rowing like a 3-minute split, I don't care. We just try to keep some momentum. I think you can build that up over time and start to get a little bit of confidence in that, okay? Now the kettlebell clean jerks, you guys can do this dumbbell as well. And we can do the dumbbells on the outside if that's what you guys have at home. But kettlebells I like because the hang is really comfortable. So let me grab some 35s. We got to remember with the kettlebells that as we swing through, I really like to put my thumbs back in. So as I swing under, I like to point my thumbs backwards. And that way there's no clinking or craziness going on. And I can get a good rotation here that sets me up for the clean. And then from there, I can jerk overhead, okay? So as many as you guys can, come from here to here. I want you guys to practice that jerk and drop underneath and get a little bit of skill with that. Go light here, okay? I would even say for what this workout is, 35s would be really heavy for me, all right? Maybe not minute 1, minute 2 though, and the next few times I do it is gonna be just burnout city. Shoulders are gonna get tired, my legs are gonna compound with a row, and that's all gonna set in. So really light. People taking this on 55s, not a good idea, all right? I would say like 35, 20 would be like a guy and girl weight, which would be good for this. Okay, guys? Sorry for the long video. A little bit of breakdown. We have new stuff because I hope that I get a good enough explanation for you guys to really understand it and not have any issues. Let me know though if you guys have questions. I hope training's been good. We got a fun rest of the week coming up for you guys. Legs are a little bit done. We're gonna do a little bit of legs with today. We go into a little bit of pulling tomorrow, and then kind of a fun, heavy Thursday with some deadlifting to kind of finish off the week into our Friday. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Have a good training Tuesday. Make the best of it, make this count, and I'll see you guys Wednesday.